Welcome to Books in Your Face. This is your local librarian, Miss Hummel.
And your sixth grade reading teacher, Mrs. Del Piano.
And today we're going to talk about poetry. I'm going to start out by telling you about some of the poetry books that we have in the Media Center. Upstairs, we have a fantastic series called Poetry for Young People. And in this series, in each book, they'll devote poems to a particular famous poet. And they'll give you biographical information about them and a selection of some of their best poems and how to understand them. So, if you're interested in poetry, come on upstairs and try out one of the 21 books we have in this series. Another great way to get into poetry is using books through verse or books in verse. And up in the library, we have a number of copies. We have Love That Dog, Inside Out and Back Again, Brown Girl Dreaming, and more. So come up to the library and try them out. And before we move on, I'm going to leave you with a reading of one of my favorite poems by Langston Hughes called Dreams. And he's actually going to be reading it himself, so you'll hear his voice.
To hold fast to dreams. For if dreams die, life is a broken-winged bird that cannot fly. Hold fast to dreams, for when dreams go, life is a barren field, frozen with snow.
This is Del Piano, and I'm going to talk about one of my favorite new books in verse, Booked by Kwame Alexander. He also wrote The Crossover, which was a popular one that featured basketball. However, this one features a 12-year-old who really enjoys soccer. What I love about the book, though, is not only the verse and the inclusion of soccer, but it also talks a lot about school and plays with language. Nick is very smart and has a professor as a father. And also it discusses other issues such as bullying, family problems, and other topics. So I think it really appeals to people with many different interests. It's not just a sports book. It's new in the sixth grade library, so if that sounds like something that might interest you, come and check it out.